Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, it's Marissa and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very... I don't really know how to describe it. But all I know is when I was reading the story to get information and everything, I got physically woozy and I did not feel good at all. And I hope you guys enjoy because this was recommended for me to film. So, today we are talking about Jeffrey Dahmer, and I hope I said his last name right because I've been calling him Dahmer, and my mom's like, no, it's Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer is a notorious serial killer and sex offender. He's had a total of 17 victims from 1978 to 1991, usually African American males. Jeffrey Dahmer was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on May 21st of 1960. He was considered a happy and energetic child until he was 4 years old when he had a double hernia surgery. He then became extremely withdrawn following the birth of his younger brother, and by the time he was a teenager, he was largely friendless and very tense. Jeffrey Dahmer claims that his urges for necrophilia and murder started around the age of 14. It appears that his parents' divorce turned his thoughts into actions. Dahmer had a really bad problem with alcohol, causing him to drop out of Ohio State University after a first quarter term. He learned that his recently remarried father joined the Army, and he enlisted late December of 1978, and he was stationed to Germany not too long after. While in the Army, his drinking problem only got worse, which made the Army discharge him. After the Army discharged him, they sent him back home to Ohio, where he then got arrested for disorderly conduct. After getting arrested, his father then sent him to live with his grandma in Wisconsin. Once he was in Wisconsin, he got arrested for indecent exposure and got himself a 1-year probation sentence. His victims he would pick, he usually picked ones that were borderline criminal or that were just moving from place to place, just to make sure their disappearance was not as noticeable, so maybe he wouldn't get caught. And for over 13 years, he would pick his victims from places like the bus stop, gay bars, malls, and etc. He would lure them to his house, promising sex or money. Once they got to his house, he would give them alcohol laced with drugs before strangling them to death. Then he would perform necrophilia and take photos of the process as he's removing their limbs. And sometimes he'd keep parts like the skulls and genitalia for souvenirs. Dahmer's trial started in January of 1992, and since most of his victims were African American, they kind of viewed it as some racial tension, where when he was in jail, they would have 8-foot bulletproof glass blocking him from the other inmates. He originally pleaded not guilty, even though he confessed to doing all of it. There was proof, there was photos, everything. He still pleaded not guilty. He later on changed his plea to guilty due to his own insanity. On February 19th of 1992, he was given 15 life-term sentences, and then got another one tacked on in May. On November 28th of 1994, another inmate beat Dahmer to death with a metal bar from the prison weight room. Dahmer was pronounced dead an hour later. So I'm not sure how you guys like this video. Should I just do voiceovers instead of just sitting here and talking about it and everything? I'm not really sure. I'm not too sure what I'm doing in the aspect of just talking about it. But definitely let me know in the comments. This was a very creepy and unsettling story. Definitely did not expect this much coming out of someone. I know that people like that are crazy and everything, but it was very, very disturbing. I also kept saying certain words so I didn't have to describe it because I'm on YouTube. I don't want to cross any lines. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Until next time, Marissa is out.